Folks, there are too many purchasers of pre-construction condos out there that are delusional about the assignment market. To all you viewers, thanks for watching and thanks for all your support. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like and share button to pass along this video to any friends or family, and hit the bell icon to be notified of all post uploads. Folks, over the last few weeks, months, we've been getting calls in the dozens a week of folks that have purchased pre-construction condos and want to unload them. Many folks are coming to the realization that they're just unable to close on these condos for whatever reason. Rates are too high, qualifying criteria, not having capital to do so, and they're trying to sell these units in the assignment market. Now, what is an assignment? An assignment is the transfer of a contract at a certain price that was agreed to and sold to another buyer to pass on that unit to a secondary buyer. A lot of builders will allow this for a small fee, but some builders have even waived this fee because the market was rising and they're using it as a marketing tool to encourage people to buy their product. Now, in an increasing market, it's a very cool feature because you could basically realize your profit on that unit if that value of the project has gone up. The problem we have now is a lot of these projects are in the black, and the original buyer is legally contracted to close on that home, and they face potential lawsuits if they don't. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of folks that just want to break even, and they haven't come to the realization that the property they bought back in the day when things were at their peak have come down. And a lot of folks are facing losses in the hundreds of thousands, and they can't digest this reality. We're sitting with folks, letting them realize that you're either going to have to close and try to kick this can down the road and wait it out until you recover, but the closing costs are so excessive that people can't even do that. Many folks can't even qualify at the new rates because they bought these things back in 2020, 2022, and at their peak, they just don't have the current market value to even get them to that closing. Appraisal values are coming in low. They don't have the cash to close because of all the additional closing costs, land transfer tax. Most of these things were deemed rentals, so they got to come up with the HST up front. And all the hookup costs and additional costs that builders charge on these contracts is excessive. And the interest rates being as high as they are, some folks don't even qualify at all. So it's become a real challenge and something that has taken up a lot of our office's time of late because there's so many people in the same situation. So this is what I encourage people to do. Understand your contractual obligations. Understand what fees are associated with you closing this contract. And the reality is a lot of folks are surprised at all the costs because many have gone through an assignment in the past and we're just speculators thinking that things would just continue in the same light. Well, we've hit the train. Like people, that light at the end of the tunnel is a freight train and it's gonna just eat away at most of their deposits. The traditional situations, folks have 20% down payment on these things. Most of that is gone. And I think people have to chalk up that as a learning experience, that not everything goes up in one direction and that things can come back down to earth. And folks have to bite the bullet. Cut your losses, swallow it, and take this as a major learning opportunity, because the reality is I don't think the condo market in particular is going to recover as fast as you need it to get you back afloat. So I encourage everybody that's in this situation, cut your losses, get the hell out of Dodge, and really think about what the difference is between an investor and a speculator. And folks that are being hammered were speculators that got caught. I don't have good news for you, but that's the reality of it. And I'm just trying to save you a lot of time and give you the dose of reality that you need. Sorry.